My project is Batman Saves New Haven by Ryan Marsluck. New Haven faced a gigantic problem. A white policeman murdered a young African-American male. He accidentally shot the young man, Jamal Smith, when Smith was walking through a neighborhood late at night. Smith was a big man and scared the officer, causing the officer to fire off rounds during the night. Smith was a Yale student, and his death caused havoc in New Haven. Yale students began to protest with signs outside the police station, as many residents of New Haven started to violently riot around the city. The combination of the two caused enough chaos for New Haven's police to have to divide forces, something that weakened them. It made their situation troubling. People began to flip cars, steal from stores, and scream in protest. The riots threatened people's safety, harmed businesses, and scared everyone. Some pulled out guns, began to threaten the police, and some even wanted to start a war on the police. Similar to the riots of Ferguson, people were angry and wanted something to be done. Batman is a hero everyone needs. Normally in Gotham, the city of New Haven requested him to help them break up the riots going on. Batman flew in on a Wayne Enterprises jet and went to the protest in New Haven. Normally a villain in the view of the police, they needed a different approach to the situation since they were being viewed as the enemy. Batman devised a plan and went to the center of the riots. He first stopped the stealing of the stores by beating thieves and people who were taking advantage of the riots. He then worked to convince the Yale students to go back to their dorms and stay inside, as the city was not in a state of peace whatsoever. Finally, Batman worked to fight any criminals who were causing havoc, as people also began to attack each other, and it was as if a villain like the Joker had set this all up. Batman slowed the crime down, enough where the police stopped the constant stealing and violence. Batman also lectured the police, telling them to clean up their act, or otherwise he would do it for them. New Haven ultimately ended up in a state of peace, despite Batman having to fight many and beat many thieves. As Batman fought the riots and helped to solve some of the tension between the police and the citizens of New Haven. Despite the fact that he had to fight, Batman knew what he was doing was for the good of the city. Batman went back to Gotham as peace was brought to New Haven.